Ashley.
I'm Tim.
And we are late to the party, but you probably already knew that if you clicked on this. So, we've got a double header as well, which sucks for editing on our side. But either way, it's a fun one because we've got John Humphrey versus the Andreyko takedown himself, Mark Andreyko.
Android.
So we've got two heavy hitters from the free-for-all. Now guys, free-for-all. What do you take away when you think of the free-for-all?
That Andreyko takeout.
Well, and that
Takeout.
Humphrey's last.
Yes.
What was it?
The MVP
How many
himself.
rounds did he last?
Doesn't matter.
Like 14
it was
to
a lot.
15,
lot.
something like that. Crazy.
I thought it was like
he was like the
crazy.
marathon.
I was
man.
like in there. I'm like, oh come on! I hope he makes it more. And then when he finally did get out, I was just like sad, but it was awesome that he lasted so long.
And that's the thing is, John Humphrey was taken down by a very delicate answer when it came down to the location of Alien versus Predator.
Yep.
Now, he had fun with it. He said a ancient pyramid in the Arctic. Very clever. Some would say correct. However, they got a little bit more technical with that answer, and it was Antarctica. And the rest of them said Antarctica other than Humphrey, and it ended up taking him out. Okay. However, if they weren't as specific, I think he could have gotten away with that answer.
Oh, yeah.
But then you have the giant killer, Mark Andreyko, who ended up wiping everyone from the board, all the heavy hitters, all the champions, and ended up reigning supreme that evening with that Andreyko takedown.
That was a crazy moment to experience, especially in being there and experiencing, because it was like, what just happened? Like, we were like shocked and crazy, but like we were kind of like trying to figure out what the hell just happened at the same time.
Well, it was also super fun to see the huge reactions from the other crew too, like Christian and Mark and everyone. They were all super shocked as well, and so that was a lot of fun to see
and everybody
too.
that was spectating it too was just like, what?
Huge moments
just happened.
Which we did capture on our vlog that we filmed while we were at Collider. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out. Otherwise, in terms of this match tonight, Humphrey finally getting his singles, but going up against Andreyko. Who are you guys for? And I think I already know the answers.
Andreyko.
I'm gonna go for Humphreys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Andreyko.
John Humphrey. So we've got split down the middle, 50-50. Humphrey and Andreyko, which is exciting. And that's just the undercard. We still have the Beast versus Harloff as well, which is going to be an amazing match in itself, because one thing that the Beast has shown is that he's ready to take out all the heavy hitters. And granted, he had a little staggering right there in the middle. With JTE of all people. But JTE is a champ. He has the belt, which has proven they made rules.
It also shows you that the categories you get make a difference, because
they sure do.
You know, if you get something that you generally aren't good at, you're going to suffer, and I think that's what we saw with Bibbiani in that loss.
So because they pretty much swing it from one match to the next, and we won't have time to pick our winners, in terms of the main event, who are you guys going for Bibbiani versus Harloff?
I personally I really like both of them. I like certain things about each individual person, but I'm gonna slightly go towards Christian Harloff.
The commish himself?
Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta go with the commish.
Yeah.
Harloff Minor.
I gotta go with Harloff because he's my boy and he's giving me my shot.
He's giving us all our shots, but guess what? I gotta go against the commish because Bibbiani holds the record. And I think Bibbiani will take down the commish because we've seen Dexter fall before, and I think it may fall again. Season 7, 6, 5, 4. Anyways, we are going to get into the undercard now for Andreyko versus John Humphrey. Woo! Finally!
Do it. Do it. See my
Yeah, look at him. With the high kick.
Welcome to the movie trivia Schmoedown. I'm Christian Harloff. I am Mark Ellison. Christian, when you talk about stars, when you talk about starlet, you talk about a star-making performance, that is what John Humphrey went through when he endured the wrath of so many different competitors flying out of him.
We were there, guys. We were there. We saw it.
square
That was good.
Mark
Skiddly-rinky dinky
MVP, John Humphrey of the free-for-all, absolutely, but what Mark Andreyko...
Bye.
Yeah, it was so done. Yeah, so well done. Look
Look at that, Merle, the Godfather.
Dan Merle, John Roca, William Bibbiani, and Drew McWeeny.
I love that. I love that Andreyko shirt they designed.
Yeah.
It's like the
New World Order.
Terminator.
Oh, no. I was thinking of Merle's.
He is a youngin' in this world. He is a toddler, if you will. And if there's one thing toddlers don't like, it's a bunch of hungry lions.
The spirit.
Is Michael Douglas from the Ghost of the Darkness
The
going to show up today?
That was
We're
it,
about
yeah.
to find out. We're going to find out, and there's a lot to be talked about. Here we go.
I am feeling excited, a little terrified, a little
Hungry?
aroused.
Yeah.
This is going to be a new experiment. I'm ready to go. Who is this Humphrey character?
Oh, yeah.
Legend killer.
Finstock equals ratings.
Demolished real people in the free-for-all. Humphrey
Not
might
fake
as well
people.
be. Who did he beat? The pizza guy? The guy answered no questions
The pizza
correctly.
guy.
I don't think he
Matt
ever
knows.
did that. Then there's a girl there.
That's what he's talking
There's
about.
another guy. And then there was nobody, I think. Anyway, that being
It
said,
was no
this guy,
stop.
Yeah.
it would be really
Because he called him at his post interview.
if Andreyko even had to answer his
I love
2,
her
3,
hair.
and 5. The
Just
Lions
love
Den are
Lisa's hair.
despicable people, most of them. Personally, I mean in real life. Every time I see them, like in the hallways around Collider or whatever, they shove me into something. They've taken my lunch a few times. Yeah, I've been wedgied before. So they're boisterous.
I think I'm pretty good at this game, with the exception of the categories everybody knows that I'm not good at. So I hope I come out with a win, but you never know. The wheel and the fate of the questions can be a great equalizer, as I've said before. So I'm hoping for the best, but I'm not going to get too cocky.
You've got this.
They can get cocky for me.
You know, life has been a bit different since the free-for-all, to be honest with you. I got a
there's
lot
some
more
green
people
in the
looking at me.
background.
I've never been an MVP before of, I think,
Anything?
anything. So that was a good way to kick in the door on that. And now, you know, pressure's off. I don't have to live up to anything. You know, no sophomore slump. It's going to be good.
John seems like a nice guy, but just surviving in the ditch in World War I doesn't mean you're a good soldier. You shouldn't get the Medal of Valor. I did take down the 4 top competitors in one fell swoop. I got a perfect score and they didn't. So I think based on statistics and technique, I'm probably the better player.
I was watching tape this morning of Mark Andreyko, and that guy, he has an impressive level of movie knowledge. There are movies where I was sitting there watching, and I was thinking, I've never heard of this movie, and you just nailed the answers. So this is going to be an interesting match. Andreyko
Meg Ryan?
knows his shit.
Initiated
I know a
Matt
couple
Damon.
things too, so I'm going to give him a run for his money. How about that?
Well, hopefully I'll chew him up and spit him out, but you know, sometimes when you get cocky, you can choke on that stuff you're chewing on, so we'll see.
Or when you were
Bottom line, he's a
Finstock
loser.
masks. Damn, Grace, what you doing?
I love seeing her in
She's a
the
lioness.
So do
Look
I.
at the Lions Den continue to grow as we see. Grace Hancock is back with the Lions Den, talking some smack with the rest of the crew. She fits in pretty well, but they were, I mean, you know, obviously Dagnino talking about how he doesn't think John Humphrey deserves to be here and that Andreyko is the MVP, but Andreyko's still keeping that kind of nice guy image, but you can tell that the attitude is there. He's ready. He wants to play. He wants Bibbiani again. He wants he definitely wants Sam Levine. This guy wants the title. I look at Andreyko like he's being raised by wolves, or in this case, lions. It's almost like the first time a kid goes to Pleasure Island from Pinocchio. Smoking cigarettes, growing donkey tails, corrupting young Mark Andreyko, but it seems to be working out for his career. Well, then you got the young bucks back on track, because the real rejects
John.
double.
Good.
John.
Tomorrow has a title match coming up pretty soon. RB3 just lost to Nose. They haven't got that big win yet, so they're hoping tonight this could be the start of the Young Bucks' run in this league. Will the Young Bucks turn into Bambi's mom, or will they feast on some lions? Here we go with the movie trivia show. Ladies and
Job, Mark.
gentlemen,
It's time for the movie trivia showdown.
Woo! Introducing first,
Yeah.
representing the Young Bucks, making his
Oh, man.
singles debut. Wow. He is! This is a disaster, and it's the one, the only, the Mad Hatter, John Humphrey!
Ah, dang.
Red carpet assault, it appears. The other very young. And he knows how to perform. He's putting on a ring for us. He is. John Humphrey, Mad Hatter, showing up with a little dance around the table. The three mutants he came with are...
There was a Han Solo carbonite bug that I almost tripped on while I was there.
Humphrey, be the star you are. The other three, keep the masks on.
That's John Campion's right.
This Campy is right.
He always talks about it. If he ever leaves, it's going with him.
Representing the Lion's Den
Campy is never leaving.
with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat. Andreyko! Oh, it's great. Some blues coming out there.
Oh, dang.
Coming up next. Oh, there's a Snyder. You know, there's Andreyko. And Andreyko is the one competitor in the Lions Den. There's some blues, but there's some applause also there too. Oh, Andreyko shaking the hand. Oh, the taking a look at the loser sign. It's like they're on opposite sides. It's very interesting dichotomy here because we have John Humphrey come out, clearly the star of his faction. When Andreyko comes out, he lets the rest of the Lions Den do the hard, heavy lifting for him. He's just here to answer some questions. Possibly correct.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So, round number 1, how does it go, Mark?
I am ready.
Let's get ready to
Schmoedown!
All right, here we go. 3 rounds in the category of animated.
Big crowd there.
Animated.
Kubo and the 2 strings. The character of Hanzo is of what relation to Kubo?
I'm gonna guess.
Don't remember.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't either. I'm just guessing.
I don't remember.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark Andreyko.
Grandfather?
Incorrect. John.
Uncle?
Incorrect. Father.
No!
I put fuck.
Number 2. Your next question.
Deceased father.
Yes,
Your next
that's
question comes from the world of comedies.
well, he's
Have you seen
origami.
him?
In comedies,
Yeah.
Matt Bomer plays the assassin John Boy in what 2016 film?
Oh,
The Outsider, the S.E. Hinton novel that I read. 5, no, popular TV show. 3,
I think that's how it says. I could totally be wrong.
Sin City of Amityville?
is incorrect. Mark.
Nice guys.
Correct.
Damn it! I put the good
He is a
guys.
nice guy.
But yeah, it is the nice guys.
Honestly, Matt
I had no
Bomer is a
clue.
delightful junk.
I put the good guys. I meant to say nice
Did you
guys.
just say Matt Bomer's a delightful young man?
The good
Name
guys.
dropping
You know what?
here
Good
early
is
on.
a cinnamon
No points
tonight.
awarded.
He's
Cinnamon.
prettier than me, so I gotta drop that name.
All
Cinnamon
right,
tonight.
question number 3 in the category of dramas. Who played rig supervisor Jimmy Harrell in Deepwater Horizon? Who played rig supervisor Jimmy Harrell in Deepwater Horizon?
I'm guessing.
Deepwater
I can't think of.
I can't.
That
I know
It's
this is
either
wrong.
one other person
This is
or
wrong, but I'm
somebody
putting it.
I can't think.
I mean, maybe it's right. I don't think it's right though.
5, 4, 3, watch it out. 2, 1, Mark.
I didn't see it, but I'm guessing Scott Glenn.
Incorrect. It's a good guess though. John.
I didn't see it, but I'm guessing Bruce Greenwood.
Nope.
Also incorrect. Looking for Kurt Russell.
Damn!
I put Kurt Russell.
Marky
I
Mark.
wanted to guess
I
Kurt
thought
Russell.
it was Malkovich too at first, but I was like, no,
Your
I
next
think it's Kurt
question comes
Russell.
from the world of
I couldn't remember who else was in that
horror
damn movie.
How often does the creature in Jeepers Creepers awaken and feed?
I don't remember, but I think that's it.
Every 5 minutes. I would hope that's the case because when you are hungry, boy, are you awful. I was awful on the phone. 5, 4, hair. 3, 1. John.
Is it once every 10 years?
No,
Correct. Mark.
Every 28?
no.
23, right?
23.
Yes.
23.
I said
I put
40.
30.
All right, here we
I
go.
said
Question
40.
number 5 in the category of
Put
action.
23.
Everybody excited?
You got it?
Action.
Nice.
Action adventure.
MVP
Of course, it was
showdown.
something weird like 23.
By
I know, right?
what legendary
Number 23.
name did Mark Strong's
Okay.
character go by in Kingsman: The Secret Service? What legendary name did Mark Strong?
My marker is dying.
I think you said it last time.
Just pick
I
one.
don't remember.
I don't remember
Just pick
anything.
a character from King Arthur.
Pop chart.
Lesser known knights of the Round Table.
Down, please.
I don't know.
Sir Robin.
Correct.
Good job, John.
Sir Robin the Brave.
Fuck if I know.
Incorrect.
What was
John
it?
Humphrey ties
Merlin.
up the game
Oh, I put
with
Lancelot.
profanity from,
No, that's the one I'm looking for.
I've never heard John Humphrey answer a question
don't
more
remember.
unconfidently. All right, here we go. Next question.
You better
This is from the category
remember.
of family films. What country did the Ninja Turtles time travel back to? In Teenage Mutant Ninja
I never saw
Turtles
the
3,
third one, so I don't know.
Turtles in Time.
Country?
What country?
I don't
know.
Not only do they travel by
I'm just
time, they
guessing.
travel by country.
Well, if we were ever worried about losing on a fight, we'll never lose her.
Nah, big turtle gal.
5,
Ohio, what's up?
3, 2, 1. Mark Andreyko.
Japan?
Correct for 1 point.
Canada.
And John.
Medieval England's kind of like Japan.
Oh, you said China?
I put China too. I never
Mark
saw that
Andreyko
one.
goes up.
Dude, I
a
saw it in
barn burner here.
theaters.
2-1.
That was it.
To family.
A slow burning barn.
You just gotta think samurai.
200% of the points.
Now we
They
get
were
fancy
samurais in it?
sci-fi. Who plays Tom Cruise's unit commander, Master Sergeant Farrell, in Edge of Tomorrow? Who plays Tom Cruise's commander? Imagine.
It was a sad one.
Yeah. Little tribute there.
They are good players. 5.
I can't remember his name. And I'm so mad. I know who it is, and I'm.
Again, I guess Bruce Greenwood.
Mark.
Xenu?
No!
They're not even trying.
Wow.
They're not. They're recycling answers. They're
Bill
making up
Paxton.
names. This
Sounds
is a
like bitch.
sham.
Bill Paxton.
One of the great actors we have.
I could not remember his name.
her in charge?
All right.
Remember his name for the life
All
of me.
right, your last category comes from the world of 80s movies.
80s.
Name a movie released in the 1980s.
Any movie.
All right.
Gone with the Wind?
Really?
Your honest
Star
question
Wars.
is
The Little
the
Mermaid.
following. Director Jonathan Lynn collaborated with what famed comedy director on the screenplay for Clue?
I
Wow.
think.
Wow.
I think.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I think this is right.
I'm guessing.
As the crowd files out.
3, 2,
It's John something.
1. Pens down. And
It's John something.
Ivan Reitman?
Incorrect.
Harold Ramis?
Looking for John Landis.
John Landis.
John Landis.
That was
I put Robert.
John
Well,
I had no
that was
clue.
a, you know, good dress rehearsal. We're gonna.
Playing this one like
I don't think he got it.
What?
Because you said I
Round
had no
number
clue.
2.
Oh!
Good move we got from the free-for-all? Gone.
I'm glad my boss from Blumhouse is here to witness this.
All right, Mark.
done?
What's that?
Good spin. Good spin. In there. It's confident.
Very close to being here. But Andreyko's been pretty.
He's looking. He's got a mixed bag up there. He's looking for spinners.
Yeah, crime movies. I just watched Copland this morning.
Crime movies. I'm gonna go with
Well,
crime.
it's on
You
there.
wanna Put your
You're gonna
chances.
want to go for some.
He's probably gonna
If he picks it.
That's such a
Yeah, he's not gonna keep it, I don't
I
think.
I'm gonna go again.
All right. He
It's
does
not
not
his
like
milieu.
broad categories. Here's the
Milieu.
spin. It's. Well, you think one of those 80s or 90s categories. Could it be 90s right here, Christian? It is
That's close.
90s.
He is going to be stuck with that one. Mr. Andreyko, Christian will be administering the questions in the realm of 90s movies. You have the floor, sir.
Are we the
Andreyko,
questions?
who plays the 2 main vampires?
Brad Pitt
Pitt
and
and
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
And Kirsten Dunst.
Yep.
The 2 main male vampires?
Correct.
Okay. Brad Pitt
And Antonio Banderas.
All right. Didn't take the Christian Slater
Long
bait.
hair, Tom.
And Stephen
Who
Fry.
had top billing?
In Jurassic.
Tom Cruise probably wanted to be top.
Oh,
Oh!
Bill.
Billy.
In Jurassic Park, a modified shaving
Barbara. Barbasol. I'm gonna say Barbara.
dinosaur embryos. What brand
Oh yeah,
of
we forgot the
Barbasol.
one.
correct for 2 points?
I just like when Dennis Andrews
Andreyko's
squeaks.
starting to get a little bit
Yeah,
on
I
fire
guess we
again.
shouldn't be reading it, but
All right, your next question.
no reading? No reading.
What 90s movie features Bruce Willis playing a Pittsburgh cop named Tom?
Oh, it's a movie with
Wow,
Shoot
shoot
one
one
point.
what is it?
that one with
There we go.
Sarah
His
Jessica
favorite
Parker.
question right there.
Striking Distance.
Striking
In The
Distance.
Shawshank Redemption, what bombshell was on the
Rita
poster
Hayworth.
in Andy South?
That's the name of the short story.
That is correct for 2 points. All right.
2 more points for Andreyko, and you know it took him a while, but the sleeping lion has
The Jessica
arisen.
Rabbit.
All right, so Mark Andreyko
of actual
crushes
cinema.
the board there, as now we get to John Humphrey, who's got to have a good round here. All right, John, you're up. Doing your thing.
1 point.
Thank
That was a
you.
fast round.
Yeah, it was.
Standing up to put his legs into it.
You got it, John.
That is a spin and a half. Round and round it goes. Mixed
Oh.
bag.
Fantasy sci-fi.
Fantasy sci-fi.
Fantasy sci-fi is fantasy can kill you.
Yep.
All right, he's looking for that
Fantasy
hard
would kill me.
thriller.
If it's Willow,
It wouldn't be Willow.
Bar Thriller's on the wheel, Christian. Is that what he spins?
Willow left spin. Burrito cut. Bunker. Migosh.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
He's sci-fi.
Yeah.
And here we are. Your question,
questions.
John Humphrey.
Thank you.
Your first one for 2 points. Who plays the Wicked Queen in Snow White and the Huntsman?
Charles.
Theron.
2 points for John Humphrey.
Yep.
All right, your next question.
That was in stereo.
Your next question, John. Who played protagonist Tristan Thorne?
Charlie Cox.
2007's Stardust.
Daredevil.
Yep.
Just canceled at Phoenix Comic Con.
I would go.
Bummer.
Give me multiple choice. I feel like I know multiple choice.
I can do that for you. Is it A. Henry Cavill, B. James
He was in
McAvoy,
it.
C.
He wasn't.
He
Bell,
was. He
or
was
D.
the
Charlie Cox?
boyfriend.
Superman.
Got it. Can I have the options one more time?
You certainly may. That is the evoking.
Freaking Ricky Gervais character.
The question.
You'll have a laugh.
I've been corrected by the competitor.
Oh, dang.
He is right. Is it A. Henry Cavill, B. James McAvoy, C. Jamie Bell, or D. Charlie Cox? 5, 4,
Charlie Cox.
3, 2,
Jamie Bell?
correct.
Charlie Cox.
Correct for 1 point.
I love
Point
that
for
movie.
That's a
Andreyko.
great movie.
And we're starting to get to that knockout territory, but John Humphrey does have 2 questions
Robert
left.
De
Here we go.
Yeah. Captain Shakespeare.
Don't look.
Appreciate it.
John Humphrey, what do the aliens give Danny Glover's character in Predator 2?
A revolver. A
Gun.
flintlock pistol.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are:
An
is it
antique
A, a sword,
gun.
B, a bomb,
Pistol.
C, a pistol, or D,
They should have put
necklace.
4 different kinds of guns.
A necklace.
Pearl necklace.
Give a point.
Good job.
All right, last question. Give a
That'd be
point.
messy coming from a predator.
Your last question in the
Don't
world
look.
of fantasy sci-fi,
Yes.
a category you clearly did not want.
Love it.
In the futuristic 1982 film Blade Runner,
Hell yeah.
what is a Blade Runner?
Oh,
They hunt down
Hunter
replicants.
replicants.
They hunt replicants.
Yeah.
Longer answer than we needed, but
Good
we will
job.
take it for
Kinda
2
like a
points.
Sandman
Right
in
back
Logan's
the game.
Run.
We're going to round 3.
All right, round number 3 is 5-point lead here by Andreyko. As we get to round number
Good
3,
movie.
Mark, how does it work?
Round
Logan's
number
Run.
3 works
The
like a
Blade Runner.
Each competitor is
They're
going
both
to give
good
us
movies.
here.
You get to play twice.
2, 8, 12.
2, 8, 12. I will be asking Mr. Andreyko the question. John Humphrey, your 3 numbers.
1, 11, and 22.
1, 11, and 22. All right, John Humphrey is going to try to avoid the TKO here. Ed,
TKO.
we start with, you said number 1, that would be the category of the Disney films.
Yeah.
In Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, where do the dwarves work?
The mine.
Mine.
It
In a
would've been a mine.
mine.
I hope.
A diamond
And
mine.
they call this a mine.
Oh, 2
2
points.
points.
A mine.
Next category was category number 11, scores and soundtracks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scores and soundtracks for your 3-pointer to tie the game.
Craig Safan.
Which pop star originally recorded the song "Colors of the Wind" for Disney's Pocahontas?
Oh,
Damn.
Pocahontas.
Paula
Vanessa
Abdul?
Williams. Right?
Christina?
I don't know.
Probably.
Pocahontas.
Good job.
All right, so John
Christina
Humphrey is
Aguilera
now
did
down.
Mulan.
She's an eraser.
Needs to hit this 5-pointer in order to throw it back to Mark Andreyko and avoid the TKO.
It's gonna happen, no doubt.
In the category of
I got this.
movie quotes, what 2006 title character asks in prayer, "Precious Father, why have you given me this desire to wrestle and then make me such a stinky warrior?"
That's Nacho
Nacho
Libre.
Libre.
Wait, you repeat the question?
What 2006 title character asks in prayer, "Precious
Such a
Father, why have
stinky
you given
warrior."
me this desire to wrestle and then make me such a stinky warrior?"
Rocky Balboa.
I want to see so much Sloan saying that.
Wow. That was a brutal battle.
Was the answer. This is Spinal Tap, and the Lions.
That wasn't the answer.
No.
In the words of Ed, no?
Just, I mean, I don't remember Nacho Libre very well, but that was in 2006.
Andreyko doing enough to win. John Humphrey, sometimes the snow comes down in June, sometimes the sun goes around the moon, and sometimes you just don't have it. He clearly didn't have his best performance here today.
No, I think, look, that first round was, and they would both say it, it was one of the worst first rounds we've ever seen.
It was one of the worst things I've ever witnessed in my life.
But Andreyko then showed up and did.
Just wait, we haven't been there yet.
Second round. It was the second round. By clearing out that second
You mean for team
round,
action?
He ensured himself a victory.
That's what I meant, apparently.
It's very hard as a competitor to be in round 2 and look at that scoreboard and see it's like 10-1 up there. It's a huge mountain to climb. He almost did it, just couldn't get it together in round 3.
All right, so now we are going to
spins.
go back to find out. So apparently throwing to Grace Hancock to talk to Mark Andreyko, and then Emma Fife, who will talk to John Humphrey. A lot of drama going on in the offices there.
Hey, movie trivia Schmoedown fans, I'm Grace Hancock, once again here with the amazing Lion's Den. Can I say, first of all, you smell wonderful.
Well, do I really?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. Secondly, you predicted that Andreyko wouldn't even need to answer any questions in round 3, and he didn't.
Well, that's correct. I mean, obviously, I said that Humphrey was a loser, and I knew what really solidified it was when that dumb entrance they had. I was like, these guys no shot, and that was obviously a clear-cut case.
Right. I mean, it certainly wasn't a school of ours. Also, okay, so round 1, we had to warm up a little bit, but then round 2, you came in hot. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I kind of wish that it had been a little bit tighter because I always like going to the final round, I think, just for fans and for the fun of it all. Getting a photo finish is good. But yeah, we started out a little slow. I think we both had a little bit of performance anxiety from all the internet love we got.
Snyder just smack his ass.
So round 2.
That's why they got
After
that.
All the times I've watched Striking Distance on Blu-ray, they paid off. Thank you, Mr. Willis. Thank you, Miss Jessica Parker.
Well, okay, so what's next for you? What happens
That's when
now?
it takes place on a river.
I go where they tell me, but
Don't they have like fan boats?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, look, there's this guy, Willie Kalinowski, and the fake Sharon Stone, Brianne Chandler, a.k.a. Miss Movie. She's got like 1,000 names. Apparently she wants to play a heel now. I mean, she hasn't really faced anybody, noteworthy so far. What I see
Noteworthy.
is those two guys. I mean, yes, or girls and guys. They can. That could be your next challenge for sure. I think so right now. I mean, Humphrey, like this guy, he shouldn't have been in the ring with you, and that was clear.
Right.
I mean, he knew he was. Yeah, he's a loser. He knew he was scared like within 2 seconds. I think ultimately, I'd love for you to play Miss Movies. Hopefully, she takes out this guy Willie Kalinowski, and then we'll see how it goes.
Oh, all right. Well, guys, there you have it. Now the loser is going to talk to the loser. So if you want to mute it, go right ahead.
Damn, Grace.
However, I am a
Emma!
Oh my gosh, can I have that dress?
And all of the
it's cute.
of Young Bucks, a fine
Or romper, or whatever the heck it is.
I know, kind of.
Can I have John Humphrey?
To their elders, to the
Greg's got him. Tight.
Yeah, he does. He's got like some soul glow hair going on right now.
thing is about Grace that's very informal.
Emma versus Grace. We got to see it.
Yeah.
It felt like it was a bit of a trial by fire, but that's kind of what I figured might happen.
Absolutely. I mean, you were making your singles debut up against Mark Andreyko, who previously was in one of the highest scoring games in all of movie trivia Schmoedown history.
And now he's in one of the lowest.
Aww.
Congratulations,
That
man.
I guess that really is the silver lining, isn't it? I mean, it was a good rough round 1 all around.
I'll leave a trail of surprises wherever I go, and that's one of them.
Aww.
I mean, you took everybody by surprise, in the free-for-all. You came out very, very strong, and I think everybody was very excited to see how the match went today, and I think you can leave holding your head high, knowing that Mark Andreyko underperformed.
I'm not gonna. This was a tough round for the both of us. I'm not gonna shove his face in. He's a great opponent. I thrive best when no one thinks I'm gonna do anything. So, big expectations today. This is all part of my Grandmaster plan. Everybody thinks I'm gonna really suck extra hard next time, and I'm gonna dominate it.
Definitely see that.
He didn't suck though, I don't think. I actually think he did okay.
They both sucked that first round. He just,
And I think that is definitely what we're going to see from you in the future. Now, Copster, I'm so sorry. I mean, you got this team going, and what's your strategy going forward?
Look, I love and respect all these guys up here. Hector Navarro, over out there watching some. He didn't die, but he's out there.
make these things entertaining, or you give them a good match. And I don't really know if you gave any of those today. To be kind of honest, I'm kind of fucking sick of this shit. I can't win. I can't win with partner. I can't win.
No,
no!
John Humphrey's definitely going to get him next time.
Oh, yeah,
based on
sure.
his record here in Schmoedown.
The strategy.
Yeah.
No.
Calm down. You're not old enough. Listen. These factions, the losers den, the four boners, whatever they're called. I'm just sick of this shit, Emma. I can't win. I can't lose. Even when I lose, I lose. I can't do it. Bye. New manager.
No! Cobb, no!
Dude. Flip, clop, and flop.
Wait.
Oh, come back. You gotta lead us.
What?
You gotta lead us. RB3's
With the mouthpiece.
RB3.
I think you got it in you.
No, listen. Here's one thing I want to say, alright? God damn it. These lines are fucking up.
He's wearing a triple
goddamn young bucks. I don't see this shit anymore. JT! Why you son of a bitch?
Yeah!
Fuck you, fuck the Lions Den. We're coming for you.
Yeah.
Young Buck Nation.
Yeah.
JT, I see you talking online. Ain't happening no more, son.
Catch leprosy in the loser's den.
Greg?
Shots fired at the Lions Den. You know what? I hate to say it because I love Copster. Losing him as a manager might be the best thing that's happened to the Young Bucks.
You guys look cute.
A renewed
Little
energy,
RB3.
and I am
Greg
ready
Yabs.
to see you take on JTE RB3. If you officially issue that challenge, I am there for it. I believe in you. Youth will prevail. I've been saying it since the Young Bucks started, and I think now with RB3 leading the way, we've got something. Now back to you, Christian and Mark.
Bring enough gum for everyone, though.
Race, maybe pumping up the match a little bit higher than it should have been, but you see where Mark Andreyko now calling out the winner of Brianne Chandler and Mike Kalinowski.
Going after people, he's starting to get some lion in him yet.
Very interesting. And John Humphrey, obviously the Young Bucks. Poor Copster. Copster just can't win in Schmoedown at anything.
I mean, he's almost like Charlie Brown kicking the football that Lucy is calling at this point. Of course, Lucy being life.
So there you go. There was the match. That was it. What do you guys think? Go ahead and leave some comments on who you think is going to win next. As far as Mark Andreyko, is he going to play Brianne Chandler? Is he going to play Kalinowski? What do you think? Go on over to the Schmoedown movie trivia.
It ain't over yet, y'all.
Lots of stuff going on there. Go ahead and check it out. Check out the Reddit page. Check out the Schmoedown.
Another one.
It's all going down right there. Mark, what else?
That is Christian Harloff's name. I am merely Mark Ellis. Thank you for joining us here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Now we toss it over to the wild man, Josh McCook. It's not going to be much fun today, but we still have the fantasy update.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? That's right. We had a good match today between Mark and Andreyko and John Humphrey. Who's the other guy?
Humphreys,
That's right. Andreyko came out on fire. He's one of the best competitors in the league. Been kind of stumbling a bit as of late. Should you hold on to him?
He lost to me.
He did. He sure did. I think you should hold on to him, though. Now, John Humphrey, though, he was the MVP. So kind of tough to really get into the game, John. That's right. Now, is it just the weed that he's smoking? What's going on? Do you want to hold on to him?
Like the fucked up people.
Drink, mate. Right. All those let us know what you want. Schmoedown Fantasy. I'm Cody Hall.
I'm Josh McCook.
That's right. See you next time.
Schmoedown. Whoop, 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 whoop.
All right. Act 2.
Part 2. The main event.
This is very Tarantino, by the way.
Alright, so we got here Schmo. Schmo. A foolish, boring, or stupid person. Jerk.
Well.
The shoe fits.
What's going on? Am I right? Yes, I am. Why? Because the bottom line is not that this guy's a loser, but that I got nothing to lose.
If you're gonna show that you're strong at movie
Yeah!
trivia, you should take down the guy who asks all the movie
That's
trivia.
right. I'm switching to Bibbiani.
Why?
Wait,
you already won.
No, I already chose Bibbiani.
Really
That's
easy. We look at
right.
the answers all day. I actually have to know this stuff off the top of my head. So let's see what you can do.
Victory or death.
I saw that right there.
You guys just become best
The
friends?
Beast Master.
Growl,
the Beastly
growl.
One. The Growly.
Hashtag
the Growlers. The Growler Sons.
So, look, the one fun thing here is I have pretty much either TKO'd or knocked out everyone I faced. We know that, right? So I'll be the first one to knock it. Oh, no, JT did that.
Ooh.
Did did that. A TKO.
Yeah, I lost one match. I lost a match to JTE. I'm as surprised as you are. You know the reason people are still talking about that? Because it's really unlikely. It was a 1,000,000 to 1 shot. And you know who's lost more matches than I have? Christian
Goliath.
Harloff. He either knocks him out or he falls miserably. There's a reason he calls himself Darth. Because Darths have a nasty tendency to fall down pits and die.
Me? I'm gonna be on this show every week. I'm gonna be saying, and introducing next. If you lose, you're gonna play JTE again. And you can play someone else. I mean, I could put you up against the guy at the Coffee Bean right now. He wants a shot.
Christian Harloff, I have a message for you. And I'm gonna say it entirely in growls. Growl, 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 growl. Growl. Growl, 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 growl.
Oh shit!
Whoa,
Damn! Whoa!
You went
Calm
there.
with the profanity, man.
Okay, all right.
Growl yourself,
Made sense.
growl yourself out of here because it's me now that's gonna be playing Jeff Snyder, which is weird. I didn't want this. Alright? I just wanted to call the match, but you decided to just spout off your bullshit. So
Your bullshit.
growl,
Your
growl, growl,
bullshit.
growl.
Oh shit!
Fuck off, Chuck. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna shave your head, you're gonna go to sleep, and you're gonna get teased.
Shave head, go to sleep.
Oh, take that to the bank, succotash.
Succotash. Got a shirt? Take that to the bank.
Star League.
Yeah, they should make a shirt into that. You're right.
Wow, wow. Shit rat. Make a shit rat face.
Once again to the
Here we go again. We did this already. Let's just fuck up.
But it's not because it's awesome.
I know. It's amazing. I love it.
Just means I get to look a little longer at that Brett Sheridan picture.
Right, I know Christian too. Now this is a great match between William the Beast Bibbiani and Christian the Commissioner Harloff. There is a lot of stories to this coming in, Mark.
That's right. I mean, look, everybody knows that I'm going to be rooting for Christian in this matchup. There is no secret about that. He's one of my best friends. I would have been the godfather to his daughter if not for my prior record. But when you look at William Bibbiani, Christian Harloff has been on this revenge tour for a long time. This might be the tallest mountain he has to climb because Bibbiani's nickname is the Beast for a reason.
Absolutely. Bibbiani was touted as the next great thing. A lot of people looked at him as a future champ. When he scored the most points in his debut, he didn't miss a question.
Nope.
There was a lot of hype, but then he lost to JT, which is kind of like missing the bus on the way to the swap meet. That was in the season earlier this year, but he bounced back with a TKO over Dewberry, and then he challenged Christian.
It's interesting you say that Bibbiani scored the most points because it was the category scores and soundtracks that fell the Beast against JT. That happens to be his strength for Christian George Harloff. We don't know if we're going to see that in round 2. I think that this is going to come down to round 3 because both of these men, whether it's the Commissioner, Darth Harloff himself, or the Beast, they know how to play some ball.
Absolutely. Do not be lulled into thinking Christian doesn't know how to play this game. He created this game, sure, and he isn't just an announcer watching casually. He is a former team champ. He has won 2 straight matches. He's avenged 2 losses, one to Makuga, one to Signor, and he has TK'd or KO'd every one of his 5 wins. Harloff is a beast himself.
I hear that teammate he had was a pretty good player in his own right. Enough about that. We're going to throw it to the 5-time WCW champion, Booker T, with his own take. What's up, Booker?
Booker.
Sucker!
We spent like 2 hours watching a bunch of Booker T matches.
We did. It was awesome.
Five-time WCW champ and WWE Hall of Famer, and this week on the Schmoedown, we got my man Christian Harloff gonna be taking on the Beast. Now let me give you a little stat on the Beast now. Not real good.
QC impressions.
To be great. Well, we're gonna find out because this week he's going up against somebody that might be muy big. Christian Harloff, the creator, the founder, the man that knows more than anyone. Christian Harloff, who knows? Like Christian Harloff knows. You know what? My pick, guys, gonna be Christian Harloff to go out here and do it like it's supposed to be done. Make him pay my son. Make him say, Daddy. I don't want none, and I have enough. That's my pick. Hey, guys, make sure you check check out some reality of wrestling. Download new episodes every Sunday. Get some, want some, sucker, and I'm out.
Yeah.
But what you see there, Booker T himself is predicting Christian Harloff, who is the favorite in today's match, to get the W. Ken, how are you feeling about this?
It's going to be very close. It's going to be somewhat of a bloodbath. But the winner of this match, there is a big stipulation, something riding on this match. The winner of this match faces Jeff Snyder at Collider Collision for a possible title shot down the line. Both these men are ranked very high.
Snyder, a great force in the ring and also on the dance floor, where he will be going against Josh McCouga at a wedding coming to you guys shortly. In the meantime, I usually go to Christian for this, but he's competing, so I don't want to put too much pressure on you.
Hey guys, bought the drink.
R2D2 mug containing enough hot tea to
there you
get
go.
ready.
Is there Capri Sun in there?
Let's hope so.
Have a straw.
I thought he was going to say it there.
It's a sippy cup. Come on.
I like it. I want it.
Everything. Let's hear
Get him at
today's
Target.
competitors' intros.
Not as climactic. Still, Charlie Clouser.
Representing the 4 Horsemen with a record of 2 wins,
Game over.
1 defeat, and
Tobin
1
Bell.
knockout.
Tobin Bell.
He is the single match record holder and the number 7 ranked contender.
I like the break right here.
Here is
The voice of Salvatore.
What? Yes. That's awesome.
That's good.
Remind me of summer school.
Go in there. That's good. That's good.
These are the people that would cheer for your beast.
Yeah.
that is covered in our Collider workers' comp reliability plans here. I'm worried about a lot of the contestants.
We have insurance forms here on Ken's computer, and chainsaw wounds are not part of the deal. Mr. Bibbiani, if you would sit in your correct position, that would be fantastic. The beast cannot read, but he can kill a lot of our fan base. All right.
And his opponent.
Yeah. I'm gonna knock you out. Come on. Little LL.
Duplication.
Ladies love that cool James.
Who's in charge of duplications around
Hey,
here?
he's wearing a Swan's jacket.
That is Emma Swan's jacket.
That's a nice jacket, though.
I know, I always want it.
Oh, dang. Yeah, throw out a little bit of that, Cody. Oh, dang. Oh, man. Is that Makuga at the Laugh Factory?
That was a good throw, Bibbiani.
What an intro.
Better than a Predator, man.
He's got a nice little gallop going on there.
These guys are ready to Schmoedown. Are you ready, Mark?
I am ready to Schmoedown,
I'm
Ken.
going to slide my computer right over to you so we can start this game. It is time to Schmoedown.
He's a big fan of Stallone, isn't he? And your first question comes from
I thought you were sniffing it.
category, the realm of action adventure. And your question is thus: in the movie Commando, what is the name of the island where the evil dictator is holding John Matrix's daughter?
Oh, I just watched it.
You ever see Commando and/or has your daughter held captive?
Well, I'm gonna put this, but I don't think it's the right answer.
I know mine's not right.
Because this is actually not the name of the place where they take his daughter.
I'm just guessing.
5, 4,
Oh my God, what?
2, and 1, and down.
All right, pens down, and Mr. Bibbiani, we're going to go to you first.
Valverde?
That is correct.
Oh.
I put that because it's the only name I remember. That's not where they take his daughter. They take his daughter to Arius's hideout, which isn't the country. This is the country. So that's actually a wrong question.
1 point for Bibbiani.
Challenge it, Christian.
Your next question comes from
Sorry,
the world of
Chris.
animated movies. An animated film. How many brothers does Merida have in Pixar's Brave?
I'm gonna guess.
You ever seen Brave? It's the lamest of the Pixar films.
I don't
Cars. I still
We
like
got
it.
magical sprites.
What about Cars 2?
5.
What about planes and
Planes.
trains and Pixar mobiles.
Planes, trains, and
Goes
cars.
first. He is correct with 3. He's on
Damn.
the board.
I put 2. I forgot.
The Beast, Bibbiani.
Are they like triplets?
brothers. 2.
Why?
Because I forgot there were the 3.
It is the lame of the
Fantasy
Pixar
science
movies.
fiction. And your question is simple. Who directed Children of Men?
I never want children. I don't want children.
I think the stepfather of a dog was good enough for me.
Mine's wrong.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
I did my whitey.
Mr. Bibbiani.
Alfonso Cuarón.
Yes.
Nice.
Christian
Prisoner of
Azkaban.
Azkaban.
3-2.
Tony Scott.
And
Harry
Kevin
Potter and the
Pratt's
Prisoner of
starting to wake up
Azkaban?
here.
And can we give the crowd some cocaine?
Like a,
There you go. Don't make me growl you.
we've,
I think the
You know what I
crowd
had for
is
breakfast?
focusing
Cocaine.
more.
J.
The crowd
Munch.
Really, this is
I
a
have to
thing.
get lunch.
Ken, I think the
Cocaine.
crowd has finally acknowledged that it's not a real chainsaw and they're in no real danger.
Yeah.
Your next question, gentlemen, comes from the world of dramas. In the
Dramas.
film A Few Good Men, what order does Jack Nicholson give his men that led to the death of Marine Private
You're damn right I did.
Santiago?
I asked my hairstylist to give me Jack Nicholson's current hairstyle.
What order?
I go for the.
Yeah, it's got a specific name.
Myself.
What they do.
Little sweaty
5,
white guy afro.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Answers are in.
Christian Harloff.
That would be Code Red.
Did you order the Code Red?
Ah, you did an impression.
Mountain Dew, that is.
You got hop.
I put hop.
Mr. Bibbiani.
They hop
Hop on one foot.
Both men handling the truth thus far. It is 4-3.
I will destroy your microphones if it kills me.
A question mark.
My segue, but it doesn't matter because the home viewer did.
Because I was looking at you.
Comedians, or excuse me, comedies. The next part is comedies.
No.
Which cast member of the film A Fish Called Wanda also wrote the screenplay?
I don't know how to write.
Don't
You've
remember.
written many sketches and skits over the years.
Oh, you said that
You
word.
love
I learned this from seeing him live
4,
recently.
3,
I don't know.
2,
I'm just
and
putting
1.
somebody.
Mr. Bibbiani, your answer.
John Cleese?
That is correct.
Oh.
1 point, Christian Harloff.
That
Nice.
makes me super sad. That makes me super
Monty
sad.
Python great. It is now 5-4.
Not getting another Monty Python.
Kevin Kline benefited the most?
I know.
Yes, he did.
Family film. And your question. Tim Allen plays a businessman who learns he has a 13-year-old
Yes,
son
Chris,
who's been raised
thank
in the
you.
jungle, whom he brings back to his home in New York City in this family
I asked him for one.
Matika.
You ever had a
She asked for a question about this movie.
Yeah, in a previous Schmoedown I did.
Mimi Siku.
I was raised by wolves for a period of time.
5,
Walk like a man?
2, and 1.
Christian Harloff.
Hands down.
King of the Jungle?
No.
Incorrect. A good guess.
Sounds
Mr.
like a
Bibbiani.
fun movie.
Matika.
Jungle 2 Jungle.
Yeah, with the two.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like yell over you guys. I got really
And
excited.
the Beast is up 6-4. We move on to your penultimate category.
What's Matika?
Matika.
That's their answer.
Mimi sequel.
Oh, letting out all that emotion.
Sorry.
Your next category is from the world of
Because I'm-
horror thriller. And your question is, the Ghost Dimension is an entry into which horror franchise?
Damn it. I'm bad with horror. I don't know.
Big whiskey, guys. We found out not more than half hour
That was the
ago.
shittiest version of in that movie. The shittiest version.
One answers are in.
The worst
Mr. Bibbiani.
entry.
It is the crappiest paranormal activity.
Damn it. I was
Yes.
writing that, but
Ultimate 1 point.
I could
Christian
just put
Harloff.
poltergeist.
I don't know.
I decided to try.
I got it the last.
Ah, I put Insidious.
Bibbiani.
That's how I wrote it because I was trying so fast to write it down.
Bibbiani has
You got it?
Tibia?
Yeah, basically.
Paranormal
going for a
Activity. They eat a lot of weird yogurt.
Some probiotics.
He will get
Ghost
a bonus
dimension.
point.
Hell
Hey, it
yeah.
helps the bubble guts.
He also wins a Fiat.
Taco Bell.
It is part
What
of the
about the
back
Fiat?
and it is running. Your 80s films.
80s films?
80s films is the final category. In Back to the Future, George McFly fell out of a tree into the middle of the street. Why was he in the tree?
I fell out of a tree this morning.
Were you doing the same activity?
You'll find out. 5
I need a new marker.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Christian Harloff.
He's a peepee Tom.
That is correct.
I put looking at Lorraine.
Bibbiani.
Peeping on Marty's mom.
He was.
No, he wasn't peeping on her mom.
Perfect round.
I thought it was Lorraine.
He was looking at some other chick. I'm pretty sure it was some other chick.
He never really.
I didn't remember.
A perfect round.
I got a perfect round too.
Christian Harloff had a very good
I got 'em
round
all.
with 5 points, but Bibbiani seems to be back to the beast of old.
Well, he got that
as he
right,
got
and he
a
said
perfect
Marty's
score in
mom,
round 1.
so-
You're awarded a bonus question. This
Ooh,
is to you.
do I get to answer
and
the bonus
only
question?
To you. You don't need to write it down. You can simply verbalize your answer.
I'm gonna write it
And your
down.
question is, what
He's
year
gonna answer it.
was the classic comedy Caddyshack released?
84.
1980.
Oh, I thought it was 84.
Breathing in and out.
82.
Taking a
80.
Lamont's class for the question.
1981.
That is incorrect. We're looking for 1980 for Caddyshack.
Perfect round and the bonus question.
Bibbiani gonna
Spin
The
first.
beast is gonna spin first.
I like that strategy. It puts pressure
He's in
on
deep
your
thought.
opponent.
Go ahead and let him have it. You know he doesn't want scores and soundtracks.
Turn. Tell us
He
the
could be looking for
Dizzy
classics.
Boys.
Maybe even a mixed bag is good for
I don't think he's on
Bibbiani. He
there.
just doesn't want
Yes,
scores and soundtracks.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not gonna let Harloff
Now,
have
this is a
that.
category we know Christian Harloff might excel at. How's the beast going to fare, Mr. Bibbiani? Your decision on whether to keep Sly and Arnie movies.
Oh. I don't want him to steal. I'm going to try spinning again.
He's going to spin again.
Christian's
So that comes around.
Turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
And it is going to land on Scores and Soundtracks is Larking!
Comedy.
Barely comedy. So William Bibbiani, look, Ken, he's known for his funny quips right before a movie begins, and sometimes while the movie is playing at press screening. Are we going to see more of that knowledge here today?
All right, you're going to get 4 questions, William. Here is the first one down the pipeline. Name the 90s comedy with the tagline, "Trust me."
Liar, liar.
That's correct.
Damn.
Taglines are
You know
hard.
what? That would make
Taglines
sense.
are tough.
Yeah.
Not as good as me.
We should have looked
I
at
love
it.
that.
Probably not.
The claw.
Your overconfidence may be your weakness, or it might be your strength.
I am better at
Fate of
wearing
your friends is yours.
I am better at wearing orange than you.
I have no friend. It's Superbad. What state does McLovin's fake
Hawaii.
driver's
Hawaii.
license state that he's from?
Hawaii?
That's correct.
Now I want a hot spicy.
Rolling through this category, still pitching.
Take off the vest. You look like
Question
Geppetto.
3. In Zombieland, Eisenberg and Harrelson find a hostess truck full of snacks. What kind of snack came tumbling out?
Oh, Twinkies.
No, it's
Oh,
the
it's the other one.
Ding dongs.
the snowballs.
Yeah.
The pink ones.
Oh, yeah,
The
you're
pink
right.
ones.
Yeah, snowballs.
Snowballs?
That's correct.
Damn.
See, that's a trick question, kind of.
Wow.
Because they find the
Okay,
pinkies
so
And he
later.
gets all
Yes, you're
mad.
not
Yeah,
knocking
but he
out.
gets
No
all
one
mad.
likes
because it wasn't.
snowballs.
Yeah.
Question
wasn't
4,
something
your
else.
final one in the round, Beast. Who played Gloria, the nymphomaniac who was obsessed with
Oh,
Jeremy
Isla Fisher.
in Wedding
Yeah.
Crashers?
Isla Fisher.
Isla Fisher.
That's
You got
correct.
the
Yeah.
question, didn't you?
And that's a perfect round 2.
I heard
Ken.
Nymphomaniac and
Christian
Wedding
Harloff has
Crashers.
worked that out.
I heard Nymphomaniac, Isla
A lot of
Fisher.
good questions over the years. So Christian, have at it. Spin that wheel.
He is still in this. Big spin coming in.
Get him that
I
slime.
think he's
Arnie.
looking for an action adventure, maybe a slide.
Ooh.
This is
All
his
right.
category.
I'll keep it.
He's in it. Keep it. I think this is a smart piece of strategy on Christian's part, because even if he misses, the Beast has shown that he is at least mortal in this world.
Absolutely, Christian. You're going to get 4 questions in the category.
Yes, sir.
Scores and
Scores and
soundtracks.
soundtracks.
Question 1. Hans Zimmer won his only Academy
Lion
Award
King.
for Best
Good
Original
job.
Score
Yeah.
for which film? Wow. 2 points for Christian.
That was an appropriate answer.
It's now a
I
9-point
would
game.
want to do
So
that.
if Christian can maintain this, Bibbiani gets no more steals.
It's funny because
What hit song
Mova
was
did it,
written
too.
and performed by R. Kelly for
I
Space
believe
Jam?
Jay Space Jam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna sing everyone. He's gonna
I
sing
didn't hear
everyone.
Damn, I didn't hear Space Jam. I was going to say Gotham
Question 3.
City.
Who was the score for 1960's
that I don't know.
The Magnificent Seven?
Ennio Morricone, that's a guess. Because he did a bunch of westerns.
Shit.
Elmer Bernstein.
That is correct.
Whoa!
Wow.
Elmer Bernstein. I think he did.
Beef, it's what's for dinner.
I think he did on the waterfront too. I think.
Question 4, final one of the
Don't read
category
'em.
for you, Christian. What group recorded "Don't You Forget About Me" for the breakfast?
Simple Minds.
Stop being my friend. I didn't say
Don't
That is correct.
forget about me.
2 perfect
watch it.
round 2s. Christian
It's not the
Harloff,
Barton
everybody
Bellas.
a little disappointed he didn't sing the Simple Minds tune from Breakfast Club.
Well, he
but we'll get
forgot
past
about
that.
Well, we also don't have the rights.
We don't have the rights past that point. We are not going to purport to be Simple Minds, but we are pretty entertaining.
Jim Kerr out of my pocket.
This trivia match, though,
Hey, it's
Ken,
a
we come
parody if
down
you
to
sing
round
it.
3. This is the round where hearts are broken and legends
Sure
are
is.
made or fortified in this case.
Mr.
So
Beast.
we'll take your three
Mr.
numbers
Beast, we're gonna be
11, 22, and 13.
22 and 13.
And Christian Harloff.
Let's go 16, 17, and Mark will go backwards. I'll do
15.
Oh, he went
way
Joe
back.
Montana, Doug Williams, Brett Favre. Interesting quarterbacking decision. By
those are people.
Those are people.
All right, Harloff is up first. This is a 2-point question, and you picked number 16. Confirmed,
Yes, sir.
correct? That's a little category called Star Wars.
Oh, shit.
I think the crowd is disappointed. This question is only worth 2 points.
5 points.
That's true. 2-point question. Christian, here it is. Who is the proprietor of the tavern that Han Solo, Rey, and Finn visit?
Masquerada.
That's 2 points for Christian.
Hey, nice.
It's a Jedi Council.
Why did I say Maz Guerrera?
Then you pick number 17.
I like that.
Saw Guerrera?
Of
That was
Arnie
terrible.
and Sly.
Don't drink
Arnie and
Schmoedown.
Sly.
Nice.
Incredible.
Dang, all in his favor, bro. Next is gonna be scores and soundtracks.
3-point question to put him in the lead. This was a tagline to what Schwarzenegger film? This isn't the movies anymore.
Oh,
That's actually
totally,
here.
yeah.
That's actually here.
Yeah, and I was reading it, so I was
That's
like,
right.
You're waiting.
I'll just be quiet.
Now Harloff has a 2-point
Don't
lead.
drink
I
it,
love
Schmoedown,
that.
Tom.
We move over to Bibbiani's
Don't
first
drink it,
question in
Schmoedown.
round 3.
Question
And Schmoedown.
Schmoedown, yeah, see?
Which is the
Schmoedown.
category famous actors and actresses. 2-point question for you. What 2 comedic actors teamed up for Silver Streak?
Gene Wilder
and
Richard Pryor.
Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
That's
I was gonna say it before they even got to the movies.
We were watching Silver Streak the other day.
Thank you.
You don't, because they're the best duo.
And now we go back to Christian Harloff.
Rest in peace.
Christian, this will be a 5-point question
Both
for
Yeah.
you. You do need to hit this one, unless I doubt William's going to strike out. But stranger things have happened.
Hey,
I don't
we've
know.
seen craziness ensue in round 3. Can Christian?
Yep, pressure on here,
Keep going.
Christian. You pick number 4. The category is action adventure.
Jeez.
What incredible
All right.
mathematical luck.
5-point question.
Was it?
Apologize, Mother,
Action
for what
adventure.
I'm about to say. The Bond girl Pussy Galore appears in what Bond movie?
Goldfinger.
Oh, that's what I would have guessed too.
Yeah.
It's Goldfinger.
Goldfinger?
That's correct.
Damn.
Nice.
Wow.
Ooh,
Seriously,
this is gonna be a.
this is the easiest 5-point question I've ever heard.
Oh, whatever.
Complain, I'm sick, easy questions. Trash, I haven't missed a question.
Okay. Bibbiani will attempt to shut his ass somehow.
Mother, I really hope you're not watching for the first time. You pick number 22, The Beast, and that is 90s movies. 90s movies. 3-point question. In the movie That Thing You Do, the band The Wonders hail from which state?
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah, it's
Pennsylvania.
you're right.
From Erie.
You're right.
Okay.
It's Pennsylvania.
By the way, watch the director's cut. It's enlightening.
Oh yeah, I need somebody to watch that after you told me about it.
Ohio?
That is incorrect. Ohio is not the answer. It's Pennsylvania.
What was the answer?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Erie, Pennsylvania.
Where do pencils come from?
Very, very close. Ohio, Erie.
Yeah, his 5-pointers.
All right. It comes down to this.
Vampire was settled in the U.S. It makes sense for it to settle in
Yes,
Pennsylvania.
it could. Sundown.
Pennsylvania.
Sundown.
Sounds scary. All right.
Sundown.
Number 13 was your selection. That is the
Jean-Claude Van Damme
category
movie.
of war.
Whoa.
What's it good for?
5-point question.
Absolutely nothing.
In what 80s war film does Bruce Willis play an emotionally battered Vietnam War vet?
I'm terrible.
I don't even know what war film Bruce Willis was in the 80s.
What's the one with Sean Penn? That old one that like, everyone's in.
No, he's not in that though.
Oh.
Michael J. Fox
in the
is.
80s.
Where the blind?
You're thinking of Casualties of War. What's the answer?
Look at him roll!
In country.
Never heard of it. Wow, good job.
That was a good one.
All right, it's coming for you, Snyder.
And then in round 3, it was
He played well, man. I mean, shoot.
That song.
Dude, it was that last
18
round.
points.
Too. Yeah.
an incredibly quick and Harloff competitor.
Harloff gets a spirit victim, because I want to say right now, guess whose knockouts streak is over.
All right, brother.
I went the distance.
They're already talking. I'll tell you what, Mark.
Sports and soundtracks, man.
Yeah.
With both of these
Admirable.
Well, then he picked the right numbers. I mean, that's like
Star Wars.
I can only hope it goes that well for me.
Naz Guerrera.
With both the winner.
I like the Republican. I like that rookie.
He's my boyfriend. Here with the commissioner, Christian Harloff, fresh off his victory here today.
I just pictured it.
I'll tell you what, I am never going into these matches anymore worried about things. Because I wasn't worried about this match. I assumed I was going to get.
All right.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, listen to that.
Was perfect again, like he was against Andreyko, and I'm like, this
Yeah.
or he's not going to miss again. And then the third round, he basically gave me my categories because I was going to pick 1, 2, and 3. That's what I was going to screw. I'm going 1, 2, and 3, and he chose my score of 13. So you know what? I'll choose 16. And I just said 17 and 3, and I was like, oh, that's random. And I
4. You said 4.
I mean, it definitely worked out in your favor. You
Still,
had a very
4,
strong, very
did good.
strong, and you had a strong round 2 as well, which is certainly what carried you through to round 3. It just kind of goes to show you that anything can happen here on Moose Sugar Smoke.
It's true because honestly, I have too much to do with this collider collision. I don't want to be in it. Bibbiani is awesome. He is such a character for this league. He is such
Bibbiani, you're
on
awesome.
a personal level, he's a good dude.
Cool,
but
bro.
he takes this so seriously, and I thank him for that too. And I know that he's bummed about this loss. But he'll be playing again. I know he will. But now I got to worry about that stinking Patriot.
I know, yeah. Yeah, Bibbiani, I have to say, is definitely a force to be reckoned with. And that kind of confidence going into it, I mean, he's unshakable. That must be intimidating to go up against.
Well, it wasn't this time around because I just assumed I was dead in the water. I just walking in there, so I'm just going to play my game and then we'll see what happens. And yeah, I got lucky too. A lot of categories kind of went my way today.
You did, absolutely. But yeah, now, like it or not, you were going to have to face, speak up.
I knew.
Well, look at him, says. Oh, nah. He's still got that shirt underneath.
I think that's Christian's jacket he just threw on.
Give me a mic fight. Christian Harloff. Hey, congratulations.
Just wake up from your car?
You slayed the beast. I whacked the Godfather. It looks like we're going head to head. This is the match.
It was that rickety van we saw up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have. You've been calling me out for a very long time.
GTE's van.
I get texts from you all the time about my title match, and it's pretty ironic that you actually have to beat me.
For all that is standing in my way, and I am going to relish taking down Darth Harloff.
Well, look, I'm not. There's nothing I can say. I'm not going to start saying that I'm going to wreck you or destroy you. You're a tough competitor. You know, you've had the gold, and yeah, dude. Listen, we're gonna.
Same here. There's a respect. I mean, Bibbiani just had 2 perfect rounds there. I didn't count you out, but it was an amazing comeback, and you deserved that win.
Same here.
But now you ran into a roadblock with me, and it's going to come in July at the Collider Collision.
We'll see. Now get lost. Let me finish my interview.
He was nice. That's what happens
when you realize that if you're not too nice, you can probably never get a match again.
Same. I wish you the best of luck against that one in the upcoming Collider Collision.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations again on your win today, and we'll be right back with William the Beast.
Way to go, Harloff.
Bibbiani. And we are back with William the Beast Bibbiani.
Side brow.
It just didn't quite happen for you today.
Oh my God, how ridiculous was this?
I was very surprised by the results.
I was very surprised. I was surprised that Christian Harloff got the easiest 3rd round questions I think I've ever heard anyone ever have. Pussy Galore, the most famous Bond girl, that's his 5-pointer?
I didn't know it.
That's just handing it to him on a little paint. Hey,
Bond.
is this one of the questions might as well have been, is this the tagline to Last Action Hero?
That might as well have been the question.
A certain amount of luck involved here.
Yeah, that one was.
Pick some good
That was a
numbers.
lot of luck too, yeah.
I feel like
Category you were very strong on. When
Just
you
the way it goes, though.
Decision to spin again with the comedy category there.
Yeah, no, I'm really great. It's just, man, the state.
Who's that?
Roca.
Oh, damn.
The thing you do. What? Oh, hi. Hey.
Are they going to kick him out?
Oh, hey guys, did great. Don't feel ashamed. Don't
Okay,
feel
good.
ashamed. Did great. Harloff's not easy to beat. I beat him. It's not easy. He's not easy to beat. You came close. You came close. You know, you have things you need to work on now, just like when you lost to JTE. So just, you know.
Uh-oh.
Okay, okay, you know, hang on.
Uh-oh.
We're behind. No. Okay, hang on right now. Okay? You don't give me homework. Well, sir, you keep losing. I have to give. You lost. You lost hard.
He is.
You lost embarrassingly.
He's actually been a champion before.
For a minute.
Oh, damn.
So I'm trying to help. It's a little better than nothing. Okay.
The two of them were team champions as well. I might listen to that.
I'm gonna say, listen. All I'm gonna say is.
Breakups. What's going on?
I'm a little
Oh, shit. He's got the chainsaw rolling.
That Emma behind Roca right now.
Oh, no.
All right, so we're just gonna leave it right there. Okay, I'm
Uh-oh.
I'm just trying to motivate you. That's more horsepersonship. If that doesn't work.
Horsepersonship. Is that what
I'm
it is?
absolutely sorry. I'm just trying. All right.
Hold it together,
It'll be
Roca.
great.
All right.
It'll be great. Of course.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Crisis averted?
All right. I am great.
Uh-oh.
You are great. I mean, you're
Dissension in the ring.
I am really great. You're the first person to get the extra question, right?
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's pretty amazing what I did.
Well.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you're good. But,
Oh, no.
Awkward.
nobody's denying that they got it in you.
Did Daddy just hit
I
Mommy?
mean,
Good. Thank you. Shout out, everybody.
you certainly, you've got the potential. It just, it hasn't quite fully
No.
just yet. It's coming. I'm sure it's coming.
We all believe in you. It's okay.
Just stop talking. It's gonna get ugly.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, my condolences. On your loss. I'm sure we'll see Bibbiani back in the very near future. Now, back to you, Ken and Mark.
All right, so you see
I
it
don't know
right
what
there.
that
I mean,
was.
look, the jubilation on Christian's face, but he also acknowledges
It's not
what
good for the
great
Four
match he
Horsemen.
just played with the Beast. These men are both worn out after just 3
I'll
rounds.
tell you what, this game shows you that in movie trivia, like sex, it's all about the finish. So I think that is what is very important.
Is that
That's
I haven't
true.
made it that far yet, but one day we hope to. One day we hope
It's
to
all about
welcome
the finish
all
on
of
both
you
parties.
To the movie trivia Schmoedown
Yeah,
Facebook
that's
fan page. Make sure you like it right there and check out the Schmoedown rundown on iTunes. That is Ken Knapsack. I am Mark Ellis, and I think they're about to go to Josh McCougar right now.
Little bit of fantasy update from the man with
2
a
fantasy updates in one night.
man, Josh McCougar.
I can't handle.
It's a twofer.
What's up, guys? Cody Hall here.
Wait a minute.
Schmoedown Fantasy Update. I'm really excited to be here today. It's my first time doing this. So big
It's
match
not.
from Christian and Bibbiani.
At least not the way it was edited.
Bibbiani was, of course, awesome as well. So you don't want to drop either. Don't drop either of these guys. Obviously, if you want to try to wrong. You should probably do that. I think it's pretty good. They both did pretty.
Josh McCougar, Schmoedown update. A fantasy point bonanza. Points screaming all over the pitch. Christian Harloff ties the all-time singles record. William Bibbiani, perfect round 1, perfect round 2. These guys are fantasy mayhem. They are Megatron in 2015. They are Barry Sanders in the late 90s. They are your fantasy money makers. If you have them, hold on to them. If people ask you for a trade, ask for their entire team. You want these guys going forward. They score points. A lot of points. So many points. Cody, get back in here. Get back in here right now, Cody. Cody, how many points did they score?
First was 23 and Bibbiani was like.
He's looking. He's
18, you're terrible! Oh my god! The last time I let him in this video, he ruins it! You are never allowed back. Do you hear me? You are never allowed back. I'm Josh McCougar. If you need more fantasy, go to schmoedown.com, type Frank Tannis, the Schmoedown Rundown. He breaks it all down. The guys, the Schmoedown Rundown, the podcast, SK+. I'm Josh McCougar, and I am running out of air in my voice.
Okay. That was a hell of
the battle.
Uneven boat ride.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of crazy. Now, it's quite humbling when we can have one match a few days ago to where we were very much
on fire,
on game.
Yes.
And then in this one, it's just wow,
it
all
happens,
over the place.
though. Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles in this game.
That's just the way it is.
the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, it definitely was a hell of a battle. Unfortunately, Humphrey kind of sticking with the Young Bucks mentality of underscoring and losing. And obviously, Cobby Copster jumping ship, and I'm excited to see that. I'm always excited to see
shake-ups.
Of course,
it's always good to see something like that. Like even at the end with Bibbiani, and you think that like what's going on with the Four Horsemen,
but they didn't. They kind of held it together. Let's keep it going for a little while.
There's cracks
longer.
in the foundation, though.
Yeah. There is
something.
And that's the thing is they have been losing. You got Roca lost, Nost lost, Bibbiani lost. Robert Meyer Burnett lost.
Nost won against
RB3.
And Burnett will lose again.
He lost against RB3, but
he won against RB3.
He won against RB3, but didn't he just lose recently in a tag team?
I don't remember.
Free for all, maybe. That's what I'm thinking.
He definitely lost in the free for all. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't.
He was out pretty quick. That could be what I'm thinking of because that's the last time I saw Nost. But we also have Robert Meyer Burnett, who's going to lose again, coming up here shortly. So I mean, it's kind of big losses for the Four Horsemen. Big wins for the Lions Den as well. Not only gaining a new member, they got their grace, they got their voice, they got their, commentator that's on their side, and it's working out for them.
The Lions Den are definitely rising to the top in terms of the heels. Like, Roca still, Roca and Burnett can still talk a high game, but the Lions Den are backing it up with victories time and time again.
That's true.
So it's definitely crumbling in the world of the Horsemen. Unfortunately, it's going to crumble a little bit more. And then we've got, some of the up-and-comers. We've got the Nerds Watch building their foundation. Unfortunately, I don't know how much longer the Young Bucks are going to stick as a faction. But you know what? There's this new group.
There's only so many losses you can take before Christian says, okay, let's break it up.
Yeah. And that's unfortunate. But there's this new group late to the party that's going to be showing up, too.
I think I heard of them.
Yeah, I don't know how we will fare when it comes into it. Because one day we're cocky, the next we're totally insecure and... nervous as hell going into it.
Gotta get that Christopher Nolan.
Not only is it a new team, it's a new faction.
It's a faction, essentially. So we are going to be in the Schmoedown, and late to the party are not engineered after the fact. We are coming in already pre-built. Now, granted, I know there's a lot of people out there that they hate factory settings and they change it all themselves to make it better. But all in all, we were built outside of the game coming in, so that's definitely going to be our strength. However, though, Christian Harloff brought up a very good point. He's, when you don't care, you win.
Yeah.
Schnapp, when you don't care, you seem to win.
When you eat pizza.
It's a hell of a
talk about Scribble Scramble and all that stuff,
Flip Flop and
Seven Dwarves was my favorite that he did.
Yeah.
Flip Flop and something.
And we're going into this definitely newcomers, and by all means we are very appreciative, but we are taking heed of what some of these other competitors are doing.
We're putting a close eye on everything that's happening, all their mannerisms and everything, what to do, what not to do.
Jeremy Johns and Christian Harloff are speaking our mantra right now. Don't care and have fun. So that's essentially what we're going to do. And by the way, when you spin the wheel once, don't spin it the exact same way, because the force obviously throws you right back into fantasy sci-fi. Poor Humphrey. Mm-hmm. I love Humphrey, but that was just a bad rap for him.
Yeah.
But all in all, thank you guys. We appreciate you watching our reaction for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown doubleheader. Double feature. Mm-hmm.
And you can follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are.
And as you know, we have the Patreon, so if you want to fuel the party, take a check on the Patreon. And these guys are headed to Phoenix Comic Con next week, and we're going to D23 in July, and Collider here pretty soon again, so...
And speaking of Collider, make sure you go and like the Movie Trivia Schmoedown and you leave them a comment. Let's keep getting this thing huge.
Huge. And as Ashley said, we will be at Phoenix Comic-Con this next coming weekend. So keep your eyes peeled. We will be there all weekend. We actually just won the lottery to go to the Dick Van Dyke panel. You could only buy in or win, and we actually won. So we will be in that panel.
Yep.
So keep your eyes open for that.
We're about to go buy ourselves a lottery ticket.
Yeah, no,
literally.
You can't win if you don't play, but your heart doesn't break when you do buy in and you lose big time. So thank you guys, and as always, now it's time to say goodbye. Bye.
Whoa, extreme close up.
Whoa. That's an outtake.
Save that for the bloopers.